I will go back. Reusing used materials, what happened to the rubbish that we throw away? Of course, what have you thrown away today? We throw away things every single day. What happens if we simply throw all our old and used materials? What will happen? Of course, there will be a bad thing happen into our surroundings. And remember, kids, most of the rubbish or trash will always go into a landfills or into a dump sites. So the question is that how long can our dump sites and landfills last? See that if our landfills and our dump sites will be full because of daily activity that we throw away our trash, what will happen? Of course, the dump sites will be full soon. So what will happen to us? We will be affected. So this is the dump sites. So we have to do something in order to minimize the harmful effects of this kind of situation. Some of it burned it, okay, some of it burned, and some of it ends up in the ocean. So this is the bad thing that will happen to us because there will be bad thing that will happen. Okay? Right. So sorry for the inconvenience because I went inside rehearsal and it's sorry noise there outside. So some of it will some of the people burn it actually. Yes, and we know already the result of burning fires or burning rubbish or trash. It can cause air pollution. So this is not good also. Some of it ends up into the ocean. So you think it's good if our rubbish will end up into the ocean? Of course not. The sea, the water in the ocean will be dirty and the water in the ocean. Many people will be affected, not only the people, but also to the living organisms that lives in the ocean. So we have to do something in order for us to help to minimize the effect of throwing our garbage in the ocean. So another thing, unwanted materials like plastic, metal, and glass take a long time to break down. So always remember that these plastics that we don't use anymore, it will what is plastic, metal, and glass. It will take a long time to break down. So what are we going to do? We have to think of another um, ways in order to use it again. They take up space. Yeah, they take up space, and it is very dangerous in our surroundings. They also pollute the environment. Yeah, the reason why. This is what I have told you a while ago. Some of the plastics, some of the metals, some of the glass will go to the ocean. So what will happen? It will cause many living organisms that lives in there, or shall we say, many aquatic animals will be affected. Many aquatic animals will be affected, and not only those animals, but also those living um, aquatic plants as well will be affected. So what are we to do in order for us to help them live a more later on? So look at this plastic. This plastic, if we don't use it anymore, of course, we're going to throw in the bin, right? So if you are not throwing this one in a proper place, if you are not throwing this one in a proper place, what will happen? There will be a bad effect into surroundings. Some of it will go to the ocean. So it's very hard. You cannot swim there. You cannot do picnic with your family. So for you, this is the what is this? This is the replacement, right? It's the alternative in order for us to uh, reuse those things to reduce the pollution or reduce the space and also to recycle the things um, that we use every single day. So good. The question is like, how can we reduce waste? How can we reduce waste, children? So for those who are here, you can watch this video, but for those who are not here, you cannot watch this video. We'll just put the link later on. Really what? Really informative that we can learn something, how to reduce and how to help our surroundings, how to minimize and recycle things that we don't use anymore. Say that we are giving an information that can give us more knowledge how to help our Mother Earth. Now let's proceed to the next one. See that? For those who are absent, for those who are not here with us, you can actually watch that video. I will just put the link in the description so that you can read as well, or you can watch as well. So the first one is recycle. Many unwanted materials can be turned into new and useful objects. Yes, that's the video is all about. The video says that we are going to use the materials to we are going to recycle those materials that we don't need anymore into a new one, right? Like for example, the plastic. There are many ways. How are we going to that we can use the plastic? This is called recycling. So in our houses, this time, kids, I want you to do the same. The video, you have to follow the video also of what the lady is doing. Those materials that she is using, she was using is what are unwanted already, meaning it's not useful already, but the lady is using it because she thinks that she can um, she can recycle it into a new object as well. So another one, paper, plastics, glass, and some materials can be recycled. Yeah, can be recycled. Paper can be recycled to become toilet paper. Yeah, and paper towels, can and cardboards as well. So we can recycle all these things. If we are if you're in the school this time, maybe I will require you to do something about how to recycle things. But since you're in your house, I think I will not give it to you. So we can actually do recycling on the products that we are not using anymore. We can use that one. Glass bottles can recycle to some to become a new glass. See that? We can recycle to become a new glass bottles and jars. Look at this. What about the tuna? Tuna can and pork can be used well, to be a bicycle. Look at this. You throw the plastic in the factory, will process it to become a new glass, glass, not plastic. Say that the recycling of the product is not only for the plastic and papers, but also for the bottles, which is glass bottles. Metal metal from cans be recycled to make bicycles and new cans. Yes, this bench is made from 800 plastic milk. Okay, this bench is made of 800 plastic milk jugs. See that plastic. And I would like to emphasize here more is that both of these objects that you can see the color green made from unwanted materials, which is plastic. So plastic is very important also, not only to us but to our surroundings. We can help our surroundings to make it clean. This bench is made of 800 what? 800 plastic milk. So we can sort what is it? Rubbish we throw into a recycle bin. Yes, we have the paper. All of here the paper and all of this the color green. The blue is paper only. The color blue is metal only. The color yellow is pure glass only. Letter C actually, and the color red is for plastic only. So we are going to follow if we have like this in your houses. So It's better, right? It's better because we can segregate the materials. Next, leather, paper, plastic, the same. What about reused? Yes, not only recycling materials, but we can also reuse it. They pass down old toys, books, and clothes that no longer fit. What will happen? Because those toys, the old toys, you will not play anymore. The old books, you will not read anymore because you're already done with it. What about the old clothes that no longer fit for you? What are we going to do? We should reuse the used materials. How are we going to do? We have to recycle again. It helps. This helps to reduce wastes. Another thing, another thing. We can reuse unwanted wrapping paper, all those paper or used paper to make paper bags or origami, such as paper planes and paper flowers. So you can do this. You can do this in our houses actually. You can do origami. See, if you don't know how to use it, if you don't know how to do it, you can actually search in YouTube. How are you going to do it? You're going to follow only in YouTube. Then you can make an origami like this one, the paper bags, paper planes, and paper flowers. See that? From paper bags, you can make a paper planes, which is a new toy. And out of the paper, you can actually reuse it for making paper flowers. And this is part of the origami. See that? So we can use actually those unwanted materials into a new one. We can reuse. Oh no, what should I do? Wait. All right, so see, all right, so this thing is that like this. We can reuse plastic bottles in many ways too. And also here, look at the example that I give. All right, so we can use it. Plastic bottles be used as pots to plant vegetables. Yeah, we can reuse it by what? By cutting it and making pots for planting. They can be stacked in layers vertically so that more vegetables can be planted in the area. Say that, say that we can use it, we can reuse it. Those plastic bottles that we don't need anymore, and you can plant trees, you can plant vegetables. So plastic bottles can be used to make handicrafts. See, these are handicrafts. You can make also this one in your houses. Tell your mom, oh, mommy, can we do the same? What happens to the toys that you do not want anymore and the clothes that you have outgrown? You can donate them to those who many need. Yes. However, ensure those items are in good condition before donating them. So, like for example, if you have toys or whatever objects that you have in your houses, toys and shirts or t-shirts or dresses or whatever it is, whatever those are, you can actually donate those things to the people who doesn't have this goods or the staff. See, you can give it to them, to the people that really need this one. Not only to you, do not throw in the bin, do not throw anywhere. But we can reuse plastics, grocery bags, as trash bags too, like this one. We can bring along and reuse our own plastic bag groceries bags we go shopping, when we go shopping. So that these grocery bags, you can um, reuse it for what doing like this. So that you can reuse it. Old tires can be used in many ways. See, many ways. Old tires can be used as bumpers at a jetty. Old tires can be used as barriers at a restaurant. Old tires can be made into a swing. So we can use it in a many ways. We can also use rubbish to make new things. Like for example, like this, from plastic bottle to a pencil case, from plastic bottle to a decoration chandelier, from Coca-Cola plastic bottle to pencil case or pen case. So you can reuse it. And also this one, from plastic to um, toothbrush holder, something like that. And we have here also, this is part of the DIY, or this is an origami as well. You can do the same. We can do that. See, what we do is we make less rubbish, buy things with less packaging. We can also use fewer less plastic bags and disposable products. See that? No to plastic, yes to paper bags. Like that. And by recycling, reusing, and reducing, we can help to cut down waste and save energy and the environment. So I think that's all for today. And have a good day to all of you. And goodbye, everyone. So we don't have